Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, Global Impromptu Speaking family. Today is a special day. You know why? Because it's our 60th session, which will be conducted by our own cowboy, none other than Dr. Ajay Kamath. Please give him a big hand, please, for managing. And I'm sure this is going to be another success, which is 60th success on this platform. Ladies and gentlemen, before we go ahead, I would request our Madam Timer, who is better half of our topics master, Toastmaster Savita Kamath, who has volunteered to accept this role. Toastmaster Savita Kamath, thank you so much for that. And please explain the timing mechanism, please.
Thank you very much, DTM Amjad Ali. Today, being timer, I'll show you the cards. After 1 minute, I'll be showing you this green color. After 1 minute, 30 seconds, you'll be seeing yellow color on my screen. And after 2 minutes, this red color. So request all of you to wind up within 2 minutes, maximum 2 minutes, 30 seconds, so that everyone gets the chance. All the best to all of you, and over to you, DTM Amjad.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Savita Kamath, for accepting this role. Really appreciate for your support, as usual. Ladies and gentlemen, today word of the day is contemplate. Hope our topics master will give us some time to contemplate, or give us easy topic to contemplate and speak our thoughts. Please put your hands together to welcome none other than our cowboy, Mr. Hat, Toastmaster Dr. Ajay Kamath as topics master. Over to you, sir. You're not audible, sir. No, you are not audible.
Okay, just a second.
No, yeah, you are audible.
1 second.
While he's connecting with his device, please make sure you are muted throughout the session till your name is called upon stage or given a topic.
Can you hear me, Amjad, and
Yes.
everybody else?
Very good, sir. Visible
My
and
internet,
audible both.
yeah, my internet was not very stable. So if I get disconnected, please hold on. I'll be back.
Sure. Over to you, sir.
Okay, thank you so much, everyone. And good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're logged in from. And welcome to the 60th session. And let's have a start. And I will have an option if you so wish. Some of the topics will be very simple, straightforward, and some of them will have a humorous element in it. So you can choose if you wish so. Otherwise, of course, being the boss here, I can do whatever I want. Okay. So let's go ahead. And the first on my list when I opened up my screen was Daisy. Daisy, are you ready to go? Daisy, are you there? Yeah, you're there, Daisy.
Me, okay. Good evening.
Good evening, Daisy.
Sir.
Okay.
I can't see you.
You can't see
Okay,
me? Wow. You can see
I
me.
can see you. I can see you now.
If you can give me a moment, let me switch my internet because I'm finding it a little difficulty here. Give me a moment, please. Just give me 1 second. I'll just switch on to my. Okay, am I good now? Everyone can hear me?
Yeah, I am able to hear you. Yes.
Okay, great.
Yes.
That's enough. If you can hear me, I can hear you. That's it. Okay, what would you like, Daisy? A simple topic, or you want an element of a little bit of humor, whichever you want.
Anything is fine. Anything is fine.
Anything is fine. Good. Good. Okay, let me start with something interesting for you, and let's start on a very positive note in that respect. I want you to express 3 things you are in gratitude for and why. I want you to express 3 things you are in gratitude for and why. Over to you, Daisy.
Good afternoon, good evening, everyone, my global impromptu family. Thank you for that question, Toastmaster Ajay. 3 things I am grateful for. I am grateful for the freedom of my thinking, the freedom I have to choose what I want in life, the freedom to think and freedom to choose. And the second thing, the freedom to be happy. I'm able to be to choose to be happy every day. Whatever happens, I'm able to be happy in life, to do, to expect, to anticipate everything, anything that will happen today, to be the happiest thing in my life. And the second thing I am, third thing I am grateful for in my life is the good family I have got and good friends to support my family, all the friends and the family which I have got. And I'm also thankful for this impromptu family with whom I'm able to grow day by day. So I'm thankful for everything in life, especially my family, my freedom, and my happiness which I have got through all you, all of you, all my friends and all my family and all everything. And that's it. Over to you, Toastmaster Ajay.
Thank you, Daisy, for that attempt. Great. Okay, let me go to the second one. Second on my list is Anushri. Anushri ji, kindly unmute yourself.
Good evening,
Okay.
sir. Yes.
Good evening. Daisy ji spoke about freedom. She had the first gratitude towards freedom. Now, I'm going to ask you, your topic is, do you believe yourself to be truly free? If so, why? And if not, what is holding you? Do you believe yourself to be truly free? If so, why? If not, what is holding you back? Over to you, Anushri.
Namaskar, my global impromptu family and friends. This topic for my freedom, I have contemplating for a lot for that, but I can say very well, I'm in dilemma. I'm not completely agree or disagree with that, because freedom is the one thing which, if you see my life, people might be saying you are completely free, you are having, you are standing on your feet, you are doing everything on your own, and you are actually taking your life forward in terms of freedom. But my point is, what is a freedom? Freedom comes with a responsibility. So if you are responsible, then definitely you cannot do, in terms of freedom, if you want to say, I can do whatever I want, sorry, I cannot do. I have some restriction because limitations are there, responsibilities are there. So it's not that one thing you can get. Freedom is always come with the duties. And in both of them, if I take, definitely I'm a responsible person with the freedom, but the freedom, how I'm using, that's matter. I'm using this freedom very consciously. I'm using this freedom of my thinking, my speech, or do whatever I want, but in a very sensible way. Freedom is not just you can do whatever you want in the society. Freedom is always make you responsible. If you are talking about that, yes, I'm free. I'm free to think. I'm free to do that, to say, but at the same time, I'm not at all free. If you are asking me, I can watch 3 hours movie tonight. Sorry, I have a Toastmaster meetings. After that, book reader meeting, and after that, I have to finish my schoolwork. So I cannot be free for that 3 hours. So whatever I want, I can do it. So this is my take on my freedom with responsibility. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Anushri. Of course, all of you can give your kind feedbacks to Anushri in the chat. And those who have joined in late, Toastmaster Savita is the timer, so please keep a watch on her in case you overshoot the time. Next time you don't get a chance at this global impromptu speaking. Amjad ji, that's a warning for you. Okay, jokes apart. Now let's go to the third speaker, Najla. Najla, you're here. Okay, great. I can see you. Okay. You want a serious topic, Najla, or a very nice talk, casual topic?
As you wish, sir. You are the boss.
Oh, very good. Very nice. Excellent.
I
I'm
can't
very
say
happy.
no.
Everybody's leaving it to me.
We are
Okay.
the list of the friends, right?
Yeah. We are best of friends. Best of friends.
Okay.
Absolutely. Okay. The topic for you is every day is a second chance. Every day is a second chance. Over to you, Najla.
Good evening, good morning. Sorry. Good evening and good morning, good afternoon, and welcome all for whoever, wherever you are. Am I audible? Because my voice little bit is okay. So every day is a second chance. I totally agree on this because it is true. Every day we are grateful that we are still alive on this day. When you open our eyes in the morning, oh yeah, I have another day, so I have another chance either to improve or to go further. Or if I am a bad person, maybe I can destroy somebody that day. Okay, and I can have another fight, another game on that day. So yes, every day is it's another chance, it's another new day, a new chapter in your life. So your life is your own book and your own chapter. On a daily basis, you write it down and you end it as you wish. Whether you want it in a nice way, you want it with a smile, you want it with a gratitude, you just can contemplate it in your own way, and you can do it with a colorful flying stars and moons and sun rising beaches everywhere. So what I'm doing every day, I'm just remembering my schedule of yesterday, what I learned from yesterday. I try my level best not to repeat the same mistakes, that is our challenge on a daily basis, and improve on our own skills and on things and on life. So one of the things that I grateful for yesterday and today, it's a new day, because yesterday it was really another brand new day for me or for our family. We got a baby girl, so that's another new start all over. So it's not only a new day. And today it's another new day, starting with a new member and the new games. So thinking of a new future and thinking a new membership and new creature and how you will build it over. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, Najla, and congratulations on that new arrival in your house. Next, I would go to Toastmaster Savita. Where are you? Okay, you're there.
Yeah. Yes, please.
I lost it. I lost my connection.
Today internet is actually dropping here. He's having problem.
No worries. I'm back. I'm audible. I hope so. Okay. The topic for you, Savita, is let me find something for you. Okay. The topic for you, Savita, is learn as if you will live forever. Learn as if you will live forever, but live like you will die tomorrow. Learn as if you will live forever, live like you will die tomorrow. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Table Topic Master. Who is my timer anyhow? Zainab. Thank you so much, Zainab. Life is so uncertain. You don't know what is going to happen next. Yes, learning is the beautiful process of the life. And we have to continue learning till our last breath, because there is so much to learn in this world. It is never ending. If we contemplate, there are millions of things you can learn. We should Keep on trying to acquire new skills, new things in any field, in whatever your interests are. You have to equip yourself so that you can live in the best possible way. Wherever you are, whatever you are doing, living for yourself and for the people around you. Living is only not for yourself. It is for the people, for the family, for the friends, for the society. And if you are able to do something higher for your city, for the nation, there is no end to it. Yes, we have to continue learning and go ahead in this life till the time the nature has given us the breath. Living and learning, I think it should continue. And life is so uncertain. We don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. In that, thinking in that, you should not stop doing anything. Let anything happen tomorrow. But the process should be on and on, because it's a beautiful thing, beautiful life, beautiful process. You don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. Why not to learn? Equip yourself for yourself and for the people around you, and help anybody whosoever comes in contact with you in whatever field, in whatever way you can do. That is the real meaning of life. Thank you. Over to you, Table Topic Master.
Thank you so much, Sarita. Coming out to the next speaker, Sushant. Sushant, okay, I can see you, Sushant. You can unmute yourself.
Yes. Am I audible?
Okay, Sushant. Yes, audible and visible. Sushant, the topic for you, this is interesting because I'm putting it across to you, which I would rather put it to a parent, but I'm putting it to you. So let me see how you respond to this particular topic. The topic says, if you had to teach your children, one important value, what would it be? Would it be honesty? Would it be kindness? Or would it be courage? If you had to teach your children one important value, what would it be? Would it be honesty? Would it be kindness? Or would it be courage? Over to you, Sushant.
Topics Master and all the courageous people who I could see in this meeting today. Thank you, Topics Master, for a wonderful question. I would surely teach them how to be courage, because if they know how to be courage, then only they can know how to be honest as well as kind. First, they should have the courage to be honest to everyone as well as to be kind to everyone. Everything needs courage. So courage is a step one for them. The part number one is always courage. Each and everybody, even if a person who did well, but still scared as the result didn't come 100 full, he still needs courage to speak to the teacher. But still, if he has a little bit courage, even though he puts hundreds of efforts, he will always get only a 50%. And to show it to the higher person, he shall surely need courage. Without courage, there is nothing else. For each and everything, we need courage. Even though we may be in a big place, the family likes us, but still, the person needs courage to talk to their higher officials. So courage is everything. Unless and until we have courage, we don't be honest, as well as we don't be kind. Courage is the first step to be honest, to be kind. And courage takes everything. To be honest and kindness, the thing is courage. Instead of just teaching being honest and being kind, courage is the only thing that needs to be taught at the first. Topics Master, thank you.
Thank you, Sushant. Very, very well attempted, I must say. Good to know thoughts of young generations. Interesting. Okay, let me go to the next. Next on my list is Zainab. Zainab, are you there? Yes, I can see you.
Good evening. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible, Zainab. That's good. Thank you so much. Okay, the topic for you. Now I have to search something nice for you. Okay, Zainab, this one's for you. Whoever said money can't buy happiness did not know where to shop. Whoever said money can't buy happiness did not know where to shop. Over to you, Zainab.
A very good evening to everyone. I hope everyone's doing well. I feel this is a topic everyone can speak on without much contemplation, because that is true. money does play a very big part in our life, regardless of wherever we are and in whichever situation we are. And we do see the differences on a daily basis. And I completely agree with this topic because there's this Indian place near our house and they serve the best butter chicken ever. So whoever says money can't buy happiness should really go there and maybe like try the butter chicken, because they will definitely come out with a changed mind and a changed person, because that happened to me. Regardless of that, in any other social situation, you could, like we say, health is wealth. That's a very common saying that everyone must have heard. But the thing is, when health deteriorates, it's wealth which comes as backup, you know? And we say, okay, and then nowadays there's this very common phenomena among the college dropouts is that you're paying so much for university, for colleges, for private education. But at the end, you could just use that money to put somewhere else. But then the thing is, you could, but what if it fails? Then the money that backs up your education, that's the money which helps you, which helps as a safety net. So I do agree that money is a very important factor in everyday life, and especially when it comes to happiness, I feel you don't have to go big or go home. It isn't something like that. But the smaller things, the smaller values, they might not be completely dependent on the monetary value of things, but I would say money does make life very easier. It does make the path very easier. If you have a rocky path ahead of you, money will help pave it out for you, so you can just walk a little more comfortably rather than other people who have to struggle more, who come from a social background which isn't that financially strong. So I do completely agree with this topic, and thank you so much.
Fantastic. Okay. It was a good attempt. Now let me get to the next speaker, Hongley. Hongley, are you there? Oh, yes, I can see you, Hongley.
Yes.
Great. Okay, let me ask you good one. Okay, this one is for you. No, I will ask you something different. Okay. What are the 3 things which you would never do in your day-to-day life, and why? What are the 3 things you would never do in your day-to-day life, and why? Over to you.
Thank you very much for your question for me. I have never think about that. 3 things that I will never do in my day-to-day life. Because actually for my life, I always want to try everything. Can you hear me? I'm sorry, but can you hear me? Yes, okay. So I continue. For my life, I think that because we live just only one time in the life, so I always want to try everything. So that reason why I have never think about anything that I will never do in my life. So let's get back to the normal standards, like for example, hating other people. I will never hate anyone for some hours because it will bring the toxics for my brain and my heart. So that reason why I will never do that every day. The second thing I think is that that's maybe oh my gosh, very difficult thing about something like because I am a lawyer, so breaking the law or have violation, it would be something that I will never do. And the third thing is that like turns back to the family. I will never do that because with me, the family members and my friends are all the best people with me. So I will always try to support them and never stop contact with them, say to them that I love them. So with that, thank you very much for your topic to me.
Okay, great attempt. I don't know whether you guys can see me.
No, we cannot see you now.
Oh, I don't know, something is happening with, but you can hear me, right?
Yes, of course.
That's good. Good enough. That's great. So let me get on to the next speaker. I'm sorry, there is some problem with the net today. So though my video is on, probably I'm not able to transmit it. Let me get back to the next speaker on my list is Amjad ji. Amjad ji, are you here? Amjad ji, will you take the topic now or at the end? Amjad ji is busy. Okay.
I'm here, sir.
I will
If
take
you have
him
called me, I'm here.
up. Bilkul sir, topic for you. If you are there, I'll give the topic to you. Yes.
Sir,
You're okay. Now I can see you. Okay. But you can't see me. Don't worry.
I can see you, sir.
You can see me. Very good. Excellent. Okay. Amjad ji, the topic for you is something very, very simple. The topic says broken crayons can still color. Broken crayons can still color. Over to you, Amjad.
Thank you so much, Mr. Topics Master. Broken crayons can still color. Not only broken crayons can still color, rather, even black and white crayons can write color. It's totally up to you. And it's totally up to the person crayons are in hands off. And whatever you want to draw, whatever you want to make, whatever you want to build, you can build it. But considering the limitations you have got in your life, if you're trying to build somebody else's life with your own crayons, it's not going to happen. You're going to waste them. If you're going to build your own life, your own emotions, your own happiness, then it's going to work. That's what my take is for this topic. For example, when I was quite young, I used to change the world. Rather, I wanted to change the world. And I wasted so many years and failed miserably. But when I realized I can change the world, but not somebody else's world I can change. I can change only my world, and I can see from my eyes, from my mind, everything is changed the way I want to see. And I read one quote states that be the one, be the change you want to see in the world or in somebody else's. So that's what I implemented in my life. And now I see everything around me as pleasant as I wished, as beautiful as I wished, as happy as I can imagine. Now, what is your world? What is your happiness? What do you think? What are you drawing with your own crayons? I have no idea about it, but I'm just sharing my story. If with my story, from my story, one person out of you is changed, started changing own life, then other people's lives, trust me, my 2 minutes or 3 minutes plus minus purpose is met. Thank you so much, Mr. Topics Master. I'm building something very colorful with my broken or full-fledged brand new crayons. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Amjad ji. As usual, broken or unbroken, you are a very colorful person. Got it. Okay, let me now change gears. Maybe I think the meeting is getting very serious now. No more broken crayons. We'll color with full crayons now. Okay, let me guess. Dr. Farida, are you in a position to speak? Then I'll give you the topic. You are. Okay, great.
Yes.
Okay, Dr. Farida, the topic for you. Let me check. The topic for you is growing old is mandatory. Growing up is optional. Growing old is mandatory. Growing up is optional. Over to you, Dr. Farida.
A very good evening to my global impromptu family members. This saying that table topic master TM Ajay has given me today, growing old is mandatory, growing up is optional. I totally relate to this topic. Totally. I totally agree with it. I have grown old quite gracefully, but believe you me, to this date, a lot of my family members still tell me on my face, you're still a child at heart, you're still a teenager at heart, the way you behave is like this. But that's how I opt to be. That is the option that I want to exercise. I want to be that way till I meet death. This is how I want to be. Not in my professional life. In my professional life, I can be pretty serious, especially when I'm dealing with serious cases. But otherwise, in my own personal life, this is what I prefer to be. I opt to be childlike, teenager-like, a tad bit negligent, a tad bit irresponsible, a tad bit two hoots, carrying two hoots about things. This is how I am. There are only a few things in life which growing up has made me feel that no, I have to take care of these things in a more mature way. One is my professional life. The second is my family life. And because of these two things, I have stopped dreaming. I don't have dreams of my own anymore, which a normal teenager or a younger adult would have. I have taken up dreams of my professional life and my family people to be my own. So their dreams are mine. Their goals are mine. So for me, this is a very nice topic to contemplate on. Truly and truly, growing up is mandatory. Growing old is mandatory, but growing up is an option for me. Over to you.
Fantastic. I also relate to this topic, Dr. Farida, very much. I never say my age. I always believe that I'm 18 years old with about 34 years of experience. It's like that. Okay, so we should be like that. But that's not my true age, in any case. I'm still 18. I'm actually 18. Don't worry. Let me go to the next one. Next speaker for the day, Anupamaji. Anupamaji, are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Yes. Thank you so much for the quick fix. I appreciate your help.
Okay.
She told me that I pressed some mistake by some key and something on my screen went blank. See, good to learn so many things on the table topics, even technology wise. Thank you. Okay, Anupamaji. Let me get something quick for you.
Something easy for me.
I'll give you the easiest. Okay, let me make it easy and use easy topic which you'll have to contemplate on. Okay, so okay, the topic for you, Anupamaji, is a clear conscience is usually the sign of bad memory. A clear conscience is usually the sign of a bad memory. Don't take it too seriously. Please go ahead.
Thank you very much for that topic. Now, see, being a human, it is always our nature to think of all the bad things which has happened in your life. Anything what happens to us today, even if it is good, if the same thing has happened a few years back and some bad thing is associated with it, our human nature is to look at all the negative things and not look at the happiness which is connected to it. So in these cases, we should be like a child. We should forget everything. Like in Hindi, they say "Raat gayi, baat gayi," and just start anew fresh. So when we start it fresh, you are clear. It's like an empty paper, a khali kora kagas where you can fill it with any positive thoughts. So if we link this thing with some or the other thing, automatically it's a human nature to bring in some kind of a negative things in our life. So in these cases, we should be like a child, forget everything and then start afresh, start new. And when you're doing something, start with a clear mind and don't have anything attached to it. Think something as a new opportunity, start everything afresh. It's a new day, it's a new beginning. Over to you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Anupama. That was a nice take. And I do agree that a clear conscience is sometimes a sign of bad memory. It's better to have sometimes bad memory also. Okay. Let me get on to the next. Oh, yeah, okay. Wafa, are you there? I'm going to hear her after quite some time, Wafa, in case you are able to speak. I don't know whether you're at work or at home. Wafa, are you around? Let me move on then. Next. Let me go to Monu. Toastmaster Monu, you are there? Okay, I can see you, Monu.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, okay, great. Monu, I will have a good topic for you. No pressure, no diamonds. No pressure, no diamonds. Over to you, Monu.
Thank you. Good evening, all Bluetooth Master and dear all. No pressure, no diamond. As we know that uh, the stone, the diamond can only found in some area, and that cannot be easily find out. For that diamond, we have to do a lot, dig that things to find that diamond. And another thing, a simple stone can also become a diamond, but not so easily. It need to be uh, it need to be more heat for that stone, and that way that can become a diamond. The same thing comes in our life. We all are just born without anything, just going gradually. So to become a diamond, we need to polish more ourselves. We need to have someone, we have to take the things from our parents. We need the blessing. We need to do a lot of hard work. We need to learn a lot of the things. And this way, the simple stone can become a diamond. So, my dear friends, we all are here. Just do the work straightforward, do your hard work, do many things in our life, and without the pressure, we cannot do anything. We need to contemplate more for ourselves. We need to do a lot of hard work. And apart from that, we cannot become a diamond. We have to think for the diamond, not for the stone. Thank you. Over to you. Sorry for the disturbance.
Very well attempted. Was that a child, your child or somebody in the house?
Yeah, my daughter.
I told you, when she created the pressure, your speech improved, Under pressure, diamonds always float. Fantastic. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
Always. But in my situation, it's a little different. When my wife puts a lot of pressure, only then she gets the diamonds, No pressure, no diamonds. Very simple. Okay, let's get on to the next speaker. Beenal. Beenal, are you there? Yes, Beenal. Unmute yourself, please.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Beenal. Okay, let me give a very simple topic. I'm sure you'll attempt it well. I want you to explain 3 acts of kindness which you did during the last 1 week. 3 acts of kindness which you did during the last 1 week. Over to you, Beenal.
Okay, thank you for giving me such a contemplatory this quote. The 3 good. Can you repeat the this?
Yeah. What 3 acts of kindness did you do in the last 1 week?
Fine. Okay. Like first of all, like the kindness which I did in the last 1 week was like I helped my family. I helped my children in my daughter in studies, and I've been kind to my fellow colleagues, and even I have been kind to to my friends, and I helped the other um, uh, people in the this watchmen's and all. I've given some food and helped them through giving some uh, um, charity and given some donations in and I've just dropped a few books and in donation box, and that's all from my side. And that's it. Over to you. So
Thank you so much, Binal. That's nice. Let me get to the next speaker, Toastmaster Parag. Are you there? Parag, yes, I can see you, Parag. You can unmute yourself.
Yeah. Hi.
Okay. Parag, let me find, okay, a topic, interesting one for you. I would rather die on my feet than live on my knees. I would rather die on my feet rather than live on my knees. Over to you, Parag.
I would rather die on my feet, rather I would live on my knees.
Yeah.
Good evening, dear Toastmasters and guest members. So it's all about the courage that if one wants to sacrifice himself or herself in this world for maybe for a cause, a beautiful cause, it can be that we are all discussing that whether money is important or the courage is important, or do we want to live longer or just want to live the bit by bit. So it's depend person to persons based on their circumstances, and as each person is different, I think their responsibilities are different and we cannot compare different persons, but those who take the stance and doesn't compromise or offend or go down on small things because they take a pride in that. For somebody, there can be a different options, easy options to bow down. But if it is a matter of pride and want to show your true value, maybe the values cannot be compromised on that. And for that particular reasons, every one can fight with the world. For I was just watching a video where one leopard was catch just calf. There were several cows which certainly ran away, and leopard was comfortably joined the calf. But suddenly, two cows came back. They took a courage, and together they basically were able to successfully throw the leopard out. Calf was released. I think that courage, if we can see from a mother, her friend, if they got together, we can courageous at least involving others. And if that unity is happens, I think that courage can take us to any level. Over to you, PTM Amjad.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Parag. Let me quickly move on to the next one. And the next speaker for me is Chandresh. Chandresh, are you there? You can unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Chandresh. The topic for you, okay, very simple one. Take the risk or lose the chance. Take the risk or lose the chance. Over to you, Chandresh.
A very good evening to all fellow Toastmaster brothers and sisters. Yes, if you want to live your life with some purpose, with some accomplishment, with some success, then you have to take actions. You have to take some risk in your life. Uh, Without risk, you can't get reward. So risk and reward are the come in sync, in hand to hand. If you can't take risk, calculated risk, then you cannot expect that you will get rewarded. So if you want your life with some purpose, some accomplishment, success, everyone want to live successful and peaceful life. And so we have to take actions and made our full efforts to get the desired our desired fulfilled. And for that we have to take risk. uh, I am working in Reliance Jamnagar, so as a other side of that, we are not supposed to take risk because we are running refinery. So yes, we have coming with risk registers and everything, but there whatever the risk we are calculating all the risk and what mitigations measures are we are taking there, what the barriers we have, and we have to check the healthiness of barrier to take to control our risk, so that we can successfully and safely we can run the operations. So in life also we have to take the risk, but with calculation. In conclusion, I can say that you can only get reward if you take risk with calculation. Over to you, TTM Ajay.
Thank you so much, Chandresh. Good speech. Thank you so much. Okay, next we may quickly move on to Sindhu. Sindhu, are you there? Yes, I can see you. Okay, unmute yourself. Okay, Sindhu. Today I am going to give you the trick question, which normally Abhinav attempts. Now the Abhinav's topic is coming to you. Okay, Sindhu, be ready.
It's a challenge for me.
Yes,
Yes, ready.
a deaf husband and a blind wife are always a happy couple. A deaf husband and a blind wife are always a happy couple. Over to you, Sindhu.
Good evening, Toastmasters and my lovely Global Impromptu family members. A deaf husband and wife and blind wife are happy couples. Actually, I do agree with that topic, because in this world where we always look for that the negatives of others, even though we talk a lot about the positives, when coming to our real life, we go for judgments. We just judge people. We just make our own opinions about the people. And we also take something which was not done by others. For example, if I see a person, I make like, if he or she may be busy with their involvements or with their busy schedule of life, I may take it in other respect, and finally it will lead to some sort of friction between our relations. Coming to, I would like to narrate one of the incidents which happened in my life. The previous schools where I worked, in one of the schools, I had a colleague. Actually, the first time when I met her, she was really, she was not talking with me. Actually, she was a newly joined teacher. So I went to talk with her, but she was not showing any interest to talk to me. And a year passed, and whenever she saw me, she just tried to take her attention from me. I was thinking, what was it? Couple of times I smiled. I just did something to attract her to me. I started conversation, but she was not ready to. And then later I left. Finally, what happened? After a year, she was with me to do a project. So when we were doing it together, then I don't know, after a few days, she told me, Sindhu, I'm really sorry for not taking you as my friend. Actually, I am a bit late. I was a bit late in realizing your like some values, she said. And she said that because why I didn't talk with you was you were looking, you are the exact copy of my sister-in-law. That you are the replica, your features all represented like it was exactly like my sister-in-law. So I hate her. So when I saw you at the first sight, I just took it like that and I didn't bother to talk to you. This is what we make. So if we are blind and deaf to others, our relationship will be strong and we will be like taking the world to a better state, or we'll be living happily, that's all, without any complaints. Over to you, sir, Ajay sir.
Thank you. I don't know how many of you will agree with it. Anyway, good day. I like it. Okay, let me get to the next speaker. Okay, wow. Anne-Marie, are you there, Anne-Marie? Anne-Marie, if you can.
I'm here.
Yes. Okay, Anne-Marie. Good to see you and good to, I can't see you, but good to hear you.
Sorry,
Okay.
I'm multitasking, so but I can answer.
Yeah, fantastic. No worries. Okay, the topic for you is very simple one. Beggars can't be choosers. Beggars can't be choosers. Over to you, Anne-Marie.
Good afternoon, Table Topic Master, fellow Toastmasters, and myself as guest. Beggars can't be choosers. Why not? You know, why can't beggars be choosers? If I'm asking for something, I'm going to ask for specifically what I would like. You know, if I would like a sandwich, I want to tell you what I want on it. I don't just want you to get me a sandwich and then I don't eat it. And then that would be disrespectful of me for me to not eat the sandwich. So in order for me to eat it, I'm going to tell you exactly what I want on it. You know, if I'm asking you for a new house, I'm going to tell you what I want in that house, even though, you know, I'm begging for a new house, and that's kind of extravagant. But as a beggar, yes, I believe I can be a chooser, because if I'm going to ask for something, I'm just going to ask for exactly what I want so that I can enjoy it and I can get the benefit from it. So yes, beggars can be choosers. Tell them what you would like, even though you're begging, so that you can enjoy it and that person can have the gratitude of helping you. Table Topic Master.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Anne-Marie. Enjoyed it. Lovely. Let me get back. Okay, I'll make one more attempt. Wafa, are you there? If you can come on screen, I can give you your topic.
Yes, I am. Let me turn on my camera.
Yes.
Yes, can you hear me?
Okay, Wafa. Yes, I can hear you. I can see you. I couldn't hear you and see you earlier. So now we are
I'm
on.
sorry.
Great. Not a problem. Okay. The topic for you. Okay. The topic for you, Wafa, is defend me from my friends. Defend me from my friends. I can defend myself from my enemies. Defend me from my friends. I can defend myself from my enemies. Over to you, Wafa.
Thank you so much, Table Topic Master of the Day. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Defend me from my friends. I can defend myself. A true statement of self-respect and believing in myself. Believing that I have enough strength to actually stand up for my values and defend against those things which I disagree with or is a harm to anything. Ladies and gentlemen, as a society, I have known that we learn to be codependent. Being a lady, I have learned that sometimes we become codependent on our near relatives. We become codependent on our parents, we become codependent on our husbands, we become codependent on our kids. But what the thing is, we're never independent. I totally agree with Toastmaster Anushri Sharma that freedom has a cost. Freedom comes with responsibility. And are we actually free? And do we understand what our responsibility is? Our responsibility is only this, that I control myself and I don't control anything around me. I only have control over my thoughts, but I don't have any control over anybody else's thoughts. I only have control over my actions, but I can't control anybody's actions and intentions. So if we are clear on that, if we know this, then the only thing you can do is start making the difference within yourself. The topic that you gave is that growing old is mandatory. And I agree. But grow old with grace. Grow old with responsibility. And grow old that you know your words have left a difference in the society. After centuries, people know that there was somebody who made a difference in the society. And I'm a true believer of that. And I completely agree with you. Your friends are the people who are with you. But who are your foes? You never know. Thank you so much, Table Topic Master. Over to you.
Thank you, Wafa. Thank you so much. Okay, let me get on to the next speaker quickly. Abhinav. Abhinav, you're there? Okay, you're there, Abhinav. I can see you. Unmute, and I can probably hear you. Okay?
Yes,
Hi.
you're looking great today.
Okay, Abhinav. This is a good topic, I'm sure. You'll enjoy it. Experience is a comb. Experience is a comb which nature gives us when we are bald. Your comments. Experience is a comb which nature gives us when we are bald. Your comments.
Experience is a comb when nature gives you when you're bored. It is really true statement, and I totally agree on this. Yes, if we see our experience, then it comes from our mistakes basically. Your mistakes and the lesson learned from those mistakes is nothing else than your experience. Check out your life. Just look back. You'll find many mistakes. And when you sum up those mistakes, you'll get a pile of experience. But sometimes that experience is useless for you because you lived that moment and now it is no longer useful for you. But yes, you can share that experience with everyone so that someone might get help from it. It's good to learn from your mistake, but it's really greater than, it is best to learn from others' mistake. And the best way is to share the experience. The experience which I, what will say, have or had, and the perfect example which will, perfectly match with this particular statement that nature gives you experience when you're bored is what I'll say, my marriage. You know, I get that experience now. What I'll do with the experience? When I was bachelor, then I was thinking, oh yes, I should get married. My family wants me to get married, and now I'm a married man with a 7 great year of experience. Take it from me. I don't need it, man. Anyone who wants to take this experience, please take it from me. And believe me, it will save your life. Believe me, guys. Believe me, it will save your life from many, many things. My personal experience will definitely help a lot. I can write a book upon it and will definitely publish it and will, I'll paperless edition, Kindle. It was economical and easy to read because you cannot read a book in front of your wife. How to save yourself from your wife. 101 tips. No, you cannot read. Kindle is best option. Open your mobile, read it. Oh, I'm checking my mail. She will say, okay, fine, go ahead. So yes, experience. It is useless, but yes, it can be delivered to someone so that it will be useful for others. I guess I beat around the bush. Thank you very much for this topic.
I'm still contemplating what you said. Anyway, thank you so much. Anyway, let me get on to the next speaker. Speaker Toastmaster Sunita. Yes, you're there. Sunita, you can unmute yourself.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, Sunita, the topic for you, okay, let me make it a little nice one for you. The topic for you is a friend in need is no friend of mine. A friend in need is no friend of mine. Over to you, Sunita.
Yes. Thank you so much, Toastmaster, Table Topic Master. Good evening, friends. I hope none of you here are friend in need, because for me personally, a friend in need is a friend indeed. But if it comes to me helping somebody, I hope nobody is in need. It's all hunky-dory when everybody is in a good place. But come when they are in trouble, like somebody has a puncture on the road, I am not stopping by to help them. Please, not in this heat. I will just pretend that I didn't see them and I will pass without stopping for them. That is going to be my motto in life. Otherwise, it's not But I will expect you to stop by and help me if you see me out on a sunny day with a puncture. That is a different matter. I like my life easy. So I don't really think I will be out there for somebody who is in need. And I will pretend to ignore you on that particular day. I will walk past you. I will not recognize you. So you can be sure that a friend in need will definitely be no friend of mine. But please don't return this favor to me. I expect you all to be there when I am in need. Over to you, table topic master.
Great. Thank you so much. Okay, equally well attempted. It was a humor element and you did take it to that extent. Excellent. Like it. Let me call upon next Toastmaster Umar. Umar, are you there?
Who? You are calling me?
Yes. Yes. There's only one Mr. Umar Farooq on this. Okay, I should
Yeah.
call the man from Saudi. Okay.
I don't need a comma.
No, no, don't worry. You still have a lot of experience to gather anyway. Umar, okay. What should I give you?
A very easy
Okay,
one.
for you, Umar, the nice one. At the thought of love, everyone becomes a poet. At the thought of love, everyone becomes a poet. Over to you, Umar.
Okay. I need to contemplate a lot on this topic actually. So at the thought of love, oh, I just remember this song. मैं शायर तो नहीं मगर ऐ हसीनो जब से देखा तुमको मैंने मेरी शायरी आ गई. But poetry is the language of love. You have that whatever you want, how you want to praise the love you have for the other person. You may sing a song to her or him. You may write some beautiful words to her or him. So it depends on how you express your love. Some people will express in the way they care. Some will express in the way they do the things for them. They go out of their way. They prioritize their needs over their own. They sometimes sacrifice their own time for helping them and guiding them and being with them, spending time with them. I love the quote that I read some time ago, that I don't love the way I am, but I love the way I am when I am with you. So I am a very different person that I am with that person that I love. I can be myself, I can express myself fully, whether it's poetry, whether it is a song, whether it is my kind gestures and how I deliver the expression. So I can say I'm a poet in that manner, you can say, because I love poetry, and especially the thing very deep and very colorful poetry that you can express and have a lot of meaning also. So in order for me to express my love, I don't just resort to the thing that okay, I have to express it in the poetry. I always believe that you have to express poetry that is of action also. It should be actionable also. I will steal the stars and I will go to the moon, fetch and moon all the kind of. But no, set your poetry as in a realistic form and deliver this. Whatever you are promising, deliver that. That you have to make sure. Over to you, Tabitha.
Thank you, Umar. Well attempted. Amjad ji, I have three more speakers. Can I take?
Yes, please, sir. You're the boss. Please.
Everyone is okay? No, I have to. You're the host, so I have to take because we are at 9:05 already. So maybe we need another 10 minutes to wind up.
I think let's do
Everybody
it.
okay?
Sir. Yeah, if everyone
Okay,
agrees.
fantastic. Thank you. So let me quickly move on to the next speaker, Naresh. Mr. Naresh, are you there? Toastmaster or guest? Naresh.
Yes.
Yes, Naresh, are you Toastmaster?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Fantastic. It doesn't make any change difference, but okay. The topic for you is very simple. We come across this very, very often. One who laughs last thinks the slowest. One who laughs last thinks the slowest. Over to you, Naresh.
Good evening, Toastmasters and guests. One who laughs the last is slowest.
Yes.
It may be true in some cases, but may not be always. Because as I understand, sensitivity to context is very important. So if somebody is making a joke or fun, you may be the last one to react after thinking whether really that situation demands that reaction or laughing or not. So it may not necessarily mean that you are not able to think properly. On the other hand, a joke is cut in an improper situation and the people start laughing, which is out of context, also may show that they are short of thinking. They are not fast thinkers. So in my view, the person who laughs last may be the most intelligent one. Over to you.
Very well said. The actual proverb is one who laughs best. But I just twisted it to make it a little difficult. No problem. Well attempted. Meet. Next one, Meet. Are you there?
Hello, hello. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Meet. Okay. So let me see. Where are you? Have you put on your video? You haven't. Okay. I can hear you, but. Okay, Meet. The topic for you is a very simple topic, which we see in day to day. It is better to live one day as a lion rather than 1,000 days as a lamb. It is better to live one day as a lion rather than 1,000 days as a lamb. What do you?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you, Toastmaster Ajay sir, for giving me this topic. So my topic is something to contemplate upon, to ponder upon, to wonder upon, and to think upon, but not so much. So let's get to the topic. By saying this, I have used the word of the day. Thank you so much. It's better to live like a lion for a day than to live like a lamb every day and die without living freedom, without living freely. A lamb lives in the fear of getting killed every day. It wakes up every day to see whether if she can survive through this day. But what's the point in living in fear when you can become a lion? You can roam around the jungles. You can feel the power of the kings. You can feel the majestic. You can be the king of the. You can be the king of the jungle. You don't have to fear anyone because you the jungle is the jungle resides within you. Hence it's always better to live like a king, to roar, to have that courage, to have that power, to scare the whole jungle away, to protect the whole jungle away, because with great powers comes with great responsibilities. Hence in any time you get powers in your hands, you have to live it. And freedom and freedom is a very valuable thing, and it is only valued when it is taken away from you. The lamb always lives in the fear that it might be killed someday. Hence she is not able to live to its full potential. Thank you, sir. It was my time.
Thank you so much, Meet. Well attempted. Well, next we have quickly to move on. Guest Pushti. Pushti, are there? Yeah, I can see you, Pushti. You can unmute yourself. Pushti, where have you logged in from? You are muted. Where have you logged in from? Are you in the UAE, Dubai, or Pushti, can you hear me? Hello, Pushti, can you hear me? No, you are muted. Anyway, I'll move on to the next speaker. Caroline, are you there? Caroline, are you there?
Hello.
Yeah, you got muted again. Unmute yourself.
Hello.
Yeah, now I can hear you, Pushti. Oh, you muted again. Can you say hello?
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you now. Good. Keep it that way. Where have you logged in? Are you in UAE, India? Where are you?
I'm the daughter of Binal Shah.
Oh, arey, wow, wow, very good. So you're very much in UAE. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great, Pushti.
The one
I
who
will
gave
answer.
her mother, she's the one who gave her mother the colorful background.
Fantastic, excellent, great. Okay, Pushti, the question for you is very simple. I'll make it easy for you. You got 100,000 dirhams just now. You got 100,000 dirhams just now. What are the three things you would do with it and why?
So first thing I would like to do is that I would give to the poor people who I meet in the streets and that all. During this COVID-19, I would like to help those who volunteer to make us better, make our lives better, and especially to those who have been the victim of this pandemic situation, and also to the poor people who can't who have losing their jobs, they can't go to hospitals to afford if they are not well, and also help the people who are the victims of this with money, and cure them, and the doctors who risk their life to make us better, make the earth better, and also the doctors who are trying to make this vaccine and make us like a normal, make our lives normal, and we can live happier and peacefully. Thank you.
Wow, that is fantastic. Having such a thought, clarity of thought, that is excellent, Pushti, and appreciate your mom as well to give you that elements. Thank you so much. With that, I am done, sir. Amjadji, over to you as the host.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster ji. Now we have special imported Toastmaster from Saudi Arabia who will give you the topic.
Oh my God.
Well known for giving topics.
Not him again.
It's boring, but let's do it. It's boring, but let's do it.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Very
Shoot.
easy.
No, shoot.
You have to contemplate a lot. Okay, why people strive for perfection when it is not attainable? Why people strive for perfection when it is not attainable? Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Omar. And trust me, this is truly a topic which I need to contemplate as to why people, strive for perfection when they know that it is not attainable. I think this has something to do with the mindset generally in the populace, or what has been brought up within the system, that you need to be perfect. I think at grassroots level, we need to understand that nobody is perfect, but you can definitely excel at what you do. I would rather believe that don't strive for perfection, but you can definitely strive for excellence. And excellence only comes when you are consistent with your performance, you're consistent with what you're doing in that particular direction, and you definitely contemplate on all the things, on all the hurdles which you need to cross to reach that excellence. Perfection is, I think, a very ambiguous term. Nobody's perfect in anything. The only thing I have seen is perfection. Only one thing, if at all, I have seen in my life is that nature is perfect. Absolutely. You cannot find a flaw in nature. Nature is absolutely perfect. And that's why she is called Mother Nature. And I always believe that if you want to strive to be like Mother Nature, which is very difficult, trust me. But if you can strive to be like Mother Nature, which I think probably is very difficult or next to impossible for us, I don't think we are going to reach anywhere near perfection. If at all you want to attain, please do attain excellence. And excellence, this particular forum right now is not for you all to become perfect in table topics, but definitely it will help you to become excellent speakers. And once again, on the forum, as the last speaker, I would express my gratitude and thanks to DTM Amjad to have mentioned this particular and made this forum so that we can all excel at table topics. Over to you, Omar. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Umar, Toastmaster Ajay sir, and Toastmaster Vita ma'am. Can we all give them thunderous round of applause, please, for making this 60th success on this platform? Really appreciate Toastmaster Ajay sir. Really appreciate you nailed it after your session with your speech. Beautiful take, beautiful take. Thank you so much. Can we now go back to Madam Timer, Toastmaster Vita ma'am, for explaining the timing report, please?
Yes, greetings to everyone again. Um, Out of 24, two of the Toastmasters exceeded their timing. One is Toastmaster Parag, 2 minutes 40 seconds, and Toastmaster Sindhu, 2 minutes 43 seconds. All are within time. I'll just quickly read out in minutes and seconds. Daisy 130, Anushri 215, Najla 220, Sushant 134, myself Savita 157, Zainab 157, Hongli 205, Amjad Ali 215, Farida 157, Anupama 130, Monu 157, Binal 105, Parag 240, Chandresh 206, Anne Mary 123, Wafa 225, Abhinav 212, Sunita 130, Umar 215, Naresh 115, Meet 142, Pushti 105, Ajay 202. Thank you very much. Over to you, DTM Amjad.
Thank you so much, Sweta ma'am. Really appreciate, really appreciate. Do you know what is so special in today's session? What was so special in today's session? It was 60th session. It was 60th birthday of our topics master. Wow! He doesn't know even. Even he doesn't know. Thank you so
Happy
much.
birthday, Ajay sir.
Okay, I did not. I will have to go and wish Toastmaster Ahmed Abdullah on his 60th because I don't know he's turned 60. He was supposed to be a topics master. I'm only a makeshift. But something came up.
We are not
Fair
accepting it, sir. We are not accepting this excuse. We are celebrating it.
No. Hello. You're making me too old, Amjadji. As I mentioned, maybe I'm just sweet 17. Ask Savita, she's only 16. She's 16, I'm 17.
We agree. We are with you, sir. Whatever you say, yes, big yes. Ladies and gentlemen, let me conclude it first, then we can continue having fun. With that, Power Western, as a host of this very meeting, I conclude this 60th session and adjourn it. Over to each one of you to have fun for some time, please.
Fun.